Well, this will be out if he hits. Yes, he's got him. He doesn't miss many. Ponting come across, got on the bounce. There was never a single there. It wasn't Ackerman's run out. Ponting steadied at the one. 28 runs off 30 deliveries. It's going to be Brett Reid to bowl his final over. This will be close if he hits. That's out! That's out! Yes, it is. What brilliant fielding. Ponting backed up too far. The captain can't believe it. Zach Eager got down too far and Ponting hit middle stump.
Well, it didn't make a lot of sense because they didn't really want one there. They wanted Razak on strike. Wasim Akram will be quite annoyed with his younger partner. He took off and then sent him back. Razak was a long way down and he is a dead-eye dick. Ricky Ponting hits middle stump. Umpire Parker doesn't even bother to call for the replay. So that's a big wicket for Australia off Brett Lee's last delivery. It's 8 for 238.
More confusion here. Again, if he hits, which he does, that's it. Lovely piece of fielding from Ricky Ponting. They had a dress rehearsal in the previous over. Steve Waugh had a shy and missed. This time the throw absolutely spot on. Look where they all are.
Well, there's no need to even bother call for that. Just keep running. It's on the cards. Sugihana, well, he tries very hard to run himself out. He succeeded. A little help from Inzi probably. Ricky Ponting, excellent fielding. Very, very poor running at this level. Yusuf Yohana has gone for 11, 60 for 3.
That's very well run. All good effort from Ricky Ponting, and umpire Randall has called for the replay, and Cullinan was a little slow getting to the other end. Kirsten made a good early call. The Australians think they might have him.
Cullinan thinks they might have him as well. It was brilliantly fielded. Ponting was in, as we were talking about, and he has done him, and that is brilliant cricket from Ponting. He knew the single would be on there. Kirsten was going to try to keep Cullinan away from Warren, and that has cost another wicket. That is brilliant stuff from Ricky Ponting. Good thinking.
In the air, ball short catch. He's out! That's out! That's gone! Yes, he's run out. Can you believe that? Well, Cullis has gone. He was half asleep. He took off, didn't get back, and the throw took the stump. And all of a sudden, that's 3 for 70.
Yes, you can't afford to let down your concentration for a split second against this Australian side. They're at you all the time. First there were shouts of catch it as Bonnier played it in the air. Brilliant piece of fielding by Ricky Ponting. That was into the hands and gone in no time, and the throw was spot on. Jacques Callis, he should be shaking his head. He should be kicking himself in the backside. That's just a waste of a wicket. Australia suddenly looking dead at 1 second, now right back in the game at 3 for 7.
Very attacking field from the Australians, as you'd expect with a big total. You have to hurry. That's it. I think he's gone. Well, he's not a man you take on, Ricky Ponting. It's a no-no, especially at this stage. So that you can see the look on his face. He's pretty concerned. Ricky Ponting has hit them flush, took his time and lined the stumps up. And I think the batsman's walking. I don't think he's too happy with the result. We're waiting on the pitches here. As you can tell by the body language there, he's not too happy.
I don't think there's any question here, even to the naked eye. Return comes in and he's well gone. Well, what a start. What a dismissal for Adrian Griffith. What a disappointment. Beautiful throw. Ponting so magnificent with his throwing arm. hitting the middle stump on the run, on the pickup. Brilliant fielder, Ricky Ponting.
I get the feeling though that Phil Simmons is fairly safe here. Well, this will certainly tell us the true story. A long way in Phil Simmons. Very, very safe. Umpire Pat Morgan shakes his head first of all to say that he doesn't think it's out, but why not consult the third umpire? He's available, so why not use him? Third umpire, having seen that, will obviously turn the green light on. There it is.
Really has added a new dimension to one-day cricket and the Test cricket as well. This signal with the light keeps the crowd. Ponting hits the stumps, runs him out. Third run out for the West Indies innings. And just as we were saying about Ricky Ponting hitting the stumps so often, a redundant question from umpire Steve Bucknor asked for the television replay. Underarm return. He had just about a stump and a half to which to aim, but he was very close in, and he's a long way out. So Carl Hooper yet again run out. Third run out for the West Indies innings, and they're 116 for 6.
Is that close? Yes, it is. The umpire's going to have a look. And the Australians believe they've got their man.
Unbelievable piece of fielding. I don't think Butta Dippenaar expected him to throw at the bowler's end. He really wasn't running all that hard. Pick up and throw, brilliant. And that is out.
Wonderful fielding from the captain again. It's the third time we've seen it in the innings. 2 catches and a magnificent pick up and throw. As good as you'll see anywhere in the world. Ricky Ponting has done it. 21, Dippenaar out. South Africa now 80 for 5.
It's close. That's very close. I think he's got it. Direct hit. That looked out to me. Brilliant fielding. Took the single. Took off. And I think he's gone. But to get in. Very, very close. Is any benefit to it? Must go to the batsman. He's probably not over the line in that angle, but there's a bit of shadow over. So how close can you get?
He might have been better off to go straight through the bowler and clean him up, and then he may have had a case for interference. He's not going to get interference now. I know it's not deliberate interference. The bowler's running to get to the stumps, but he certainly was put on by going around the bowler.
I said it's not across the line, which is probably fair enough, but it was very, very close. You're probably right, Ian Chappell. Here he comes, he's coming down the pitch, and he had to go around quickly. He probably should have went straight through him. So that's a great piece of work by the fielding side. Pressure now on both teams. 8 for 150.
Quick single, a chance for a run out if he hits. He's gone! He's gone! Stolen off the third umpire. And they hit flush on. Ponting, who really misses him. The skipper just done the job of not to the third umpire. This really is shocking from a Sri Lankan point of view. Just look at Marvin Atamato. He's dead, and yes, that really is gone. Sagivilikana just short by inches. Ponting to throw the captain. He's led from the front. Well, he does a miss. There's just hesitation. They all know he's out, and they're just waiting for the third umpire to hit the red button. And he really misses him, Ricky Ponting. He is such a great fielder. He really is. He's deadly with his arm. Normally fields at point. There's the red line. The third umpire here, Peter Manuel, has just hit the button, and there goes young Kalu, who will have to join his partner, Joe Surya, and actually might have to mention to say sorry to him. Get into some sort of panic. Brilliant, brilliant. Direct hit, that's absolutely stunning. I've seen cricket for a number of years. I think this will need to be This will have to be one of the best fielding displays I've seen in a long, long time. That is the greatest piece of fielding in one particular ball I've ever seen. The fact that he dives so hard and then side on, underarm, and he's out by a couple of feet. Just the fact that he dived far to his left and there it is underarm, he's not even in the picture. The greatest piece of fielding I've ever seen. He's just extraordinary. Just extraordinary. And the captain led the way with a very good 47, but it needed a brilliant piece of fielding from Ricky Ponting to run him out. Sri Lanka, 121 for 1.
Think all about their approach. Now, there's a chance he hits it out. Well, you don't have to go to the third umpire for that one. He teased Ricky Ponting in the previous over. We're saying, Jeff, how important it is to have a fieldsman of the quality of Ponting behind point. And that was just so easily done by the Australian captain.
Well, there was never going to be a single in that. The batter hitting it, it's a smash bar. Never wants a single. He does sort of bluff him at the other end there. Ponting, just a simple pickup from him. He lines it up. He won't even be in the picture here. Look at that. It's middle stump, I think, too, as well. Disaster there, taking on Ricky Ponting too often. So Malik out for 37, 116 for 5.
Up to hurry. Well, I think Vaughan might be struggling here. Rudy Kurtzen calls for the third umpire to have a look at this. It's Ricky Ponting with the direct throw, and there looked to be hesitation here.
Well, bounced up beautifully for Ricky Ponting. Here we go. That's out. It's a great piece of fielding from Ricky Ponting, the leader once again, showing the way in the field. Any dilemma here with this decision?
Well, the direct hit proving decisive here. Jeremy Lloyd, the third umpire, says that the England captain is out. Run out for 15, just when England were getting back on track. Ricky Ponting strikes. There never looked to be a run there. There looked uncertainty and hesitation, not from Ponting, but from the batsman. Steadied himself, and with a dead-eye throw, gets rid of his opposite number. Vaughan has gone for 15. England 44 for 2.
Well, he must be gone, and is. He doesn't. He knows it. Ponting, the fielder, the man who caught such a brilliant catch earlier on to dismiss Jayasuriya, has now created a wonderful run-out.
Well, he's one of the best fielders in world cricket, and again showing when he has to hit the stumps, he does it more often than most fielders. No chance here for Russell Arnold. Magnificent piece of fielding once again by Ricky Ponting. Sri Lanka have lost their 5th wicket here. 87 runs on the board.
Oh, chance. They can hit him.
The 7th resource gone. What an over. Noffke comes in, single dot, single, 6. And now this. The Australians probably still not happy at this stage about having the court behind turned down. Wow. Dhoni sends him back late, and he doesn't make it. 147 for 7. Or did he let go of the ball? Ricky Ponting coming in doing that old Jonty Rhodes dive into the stumps. And he must have hung onto the ball while he hit the stumps, because he raises his finger to say, yep, I got hold of it. We saw the ball sort of coming out at the end. Shaminda Vas is on his way. And again, we see a mix-up.
Well, we're also going to see umpire Taufel ask the third umpire whether the ball was definitely in the hand of the fielder as he slid towards the stumps. And the answer to that is yes. It's 9 for 114.
Well, it wouldn't have done his back too much good, but he's got to run out here, that's for sure. And he can go now.
The rate's gone back up to 7.2. Mackenzie on strike. Another one of those slow balls from Bracken. The single is no! Long gone, miles gone! Dead-eyed Ricky Ponting. Not a night that Von van Jaarsveld will remember.
You better believe it. He won't remember. He won't want to remember this. And you dare him take chances to Ponting. He is deadly dangerous when it comes to throwing the stumps down.
It's good cricket from Ponting. He was hustling in there. He was looking for that. He's got Van Jaarsveld by over a metre there. Good bowling from Bracken, full and straight. Mackenzie just plays the ball. Then there's a bit of a hesitation, and that's all Ponting needs. Another big wicket for Australia. They're right back in the game, 6 for 219.
Responsibility.
That could be a run out too. I mean, he would have been in it. We're going to look, and Ponting likes it. Harris has been involved in one run out. That was Sangakkara. He might have been involved in 3 or 4 more. Michael Holding is with me. It doesn't look good for the South Africans.
Not at all. The Australians certainly look very confident, and Ricky Ponting in particular. And as we know, these direct hits can be dangerous. The ball has hit the stump, but when it has the base come off, that is the thing. I've debated this in the past about runouts. When is the wicket actually broken? It has hit the stump before the bat got there, but when it has the base left the stump, it has hit the stump, the ball is past the stump. But when is the bail out of the groove? When is the wicket broken? People always think that I'm joking when I debate this topic.
Well, I think the wicket's broken, and I think he's out, Mikey. Fantastic work from Ponting. He had so much to do and was able to do it. What have we got? Look at these Australians. This does mean so much to them. Memorable bit of cricket from Ricky Ponting, that. Quick, athletic and accurate.
Well, I'll ask one question. Does the umpire assume that when the bail leaves the groove, that the wicket is broken? Does he assume that the ball or the bail has definitely left it? I've seen bails go up and come back down. It's 5 or 100%.
Oh, fantastic! It is so good. That is Ricky Ponting for you.
Ponting had time to set himself. Ball was hit to him pretty hard. Also, Russell Arnold was sort of playing it off the back foot, so he was slow to get out of the blocks. He was quick to leave the ground because he just kept running. Ricky Ponting's given him out. 6 for 297.
He's got to go. It'll be gone if it hits. And it hits Ricky Ponting. You genius. He was able to set. He was just over a pitch length away in distance, and he waxed the stumps.
A little earlier today we said he's the best. We're talking about Ponting. He hit with a couple of attempts that weren't run out. He practices and practices and practices. You can't emphasise that enough. He hits in practice nearly all the time too. Super fielding. Ravi Rampal gone for 18. West Indies 9 for 170.
Who's gone off shortly?
The Aussies think they've got him. Yuvraj is walking up. They've broken the partnership. Brilliant fielding. Well, they picked the wrong man, didn't they? They picked the Australian captain, Ricky Ponting, who's so good And you can see why Yuvraj is walking off, because he knows that he's short when the stumps are broken. Yes, well shot. Just a little bit short. But that's enough. He's gone. Yuvraj is gone. Dhoni, and he tried to take that single against Ricky Ponting. That's what the third umpire, the TV umpire, said. Out. So India lose their fourth wicket. Yuvraj Singh's mother disappointed. 113 for 4.
Good on you, Greggy. Mitchell Johnson now with ball in hand. 1 over, 1 for 12. Big single's going to have to go. Ponting! I think it's out for exit. I think he's got him. Ricky Ponting in one motion. The skipper rarely misses. It's another big moment in the match.
It is one of the most glorious sights, and it is out. Ricky Ponting, like a predator on the move, has done maybe irreparable damage to New Zealand here. He is the best in the world, bar none.
Oh, we're waiting to see Ricky Ponting execute one of these right throughout the one-day series. He had a limited opportunity, gets one in the big game, and hits Bruno with a man into the park. Duck only one ball faced. Australia back in front of the game, 5 for 68 New Zealand.
Straight again, but not time this time. Pick up 2 nonetheless. That's twice Ponting's done that. Any other time it'd be brilliant throwing. In this contest it's given away 2 runs, but don't think we'll blame him for that.
Well, David Shepherd had asked for the replay because there was a prolonged appeal from Steve Waugh, who was at square leg. And that's a good appeal. From the looks of things, I think the batsman hasn't made it. It's a direct hit. You can see the bail just popping off there, and the batsman short, and it's a quick decision by the third umpire. Peter Willey making the decision. So Zahir Khan might be a little shocked. Showed some spirit out there, but just fell short on that occasion. It's Anil Kumble who's actually taking the walk.
Let's have a look at this again. I did Ricky Ponting a disservice. That's a brilliant piece of fielding. Hit the stumps, batsman out by an inch. Kumble, the man, just crew.
Bonus point saved. As a result, you earned the bonus point. Another run out, directed, gone. Gone for the TV umpire, but Chris Harris is not bothering to wait out there. He's taking a walk.
Well, Ponting's missed with a few throws today, but not the underarm from 2 metres. You take the man on at your own peril. The red light comes on, but the one viewing, Chris Harris goes, and I think with him, the Black Caps' chance of winning this game. 38 of 68 balls, 181 for 9.
26 of 23 for Dwayne Smith.
Oh, and this will be close if he hits the stumps, and he's hit the stumps. It's all over. Well, he's one of the best. Ponting gets a little opening there. He picks it up one-handed, and it's all over. Ponting and Clark, they are the 2 most accurate in the world. Deadly they are in situations like this one.
Well, really deadly is the word. Just take a look. Just that one opportunity, running away from the stumps. Ponting comes in. Now, not only does he have to pick up, but he's got a hit. And he does. He also had to see that Sarwan is not in the way of that throw. But that was a very, very unfortunate happening for the West Indies. 36 to Sarwan. It's now 106 for 7.
Oh, if he hits, he's gone. He's home. Those got him. That'll be out. That will be out. What a tragic end. went for the single. Ponting did the job. The captain's come alive just at the right time. Vittori's on his way.
It's a brilliant bit of fielding, I will say that, because Ricky Ponting had one stump to aim at, and he's got Vittori all right, there's no doubt about it. Just shaves it, just shaves the stump. Off comes the bail, and Daniel Vittori is well and truly short. A desperate dive. Didn't quite get the placement right, so this partnership is over. The bail is up, it's off, and Vittori's gone with it. So this is interesting. Vittori is out, run out, in a pretty good innings, 33 from 35. The question is, who's coming out, if anybody?
A 33 off 36 with 2 boundaries, run hard between the wickets. Had to go for
Point to prove when it came to the one-day stuff.
well run. He's in with a chance if he hits. He got him. I'm sure he's got him, yes. Ponting coming in from square leg, a direct hit. The ball went too quickly. He was in, he had the one stump to hit on the angle and he got it dead centre.
Well, the Sri Lankans showed they were keen to run. Just a slight hesitation. Ricky Ponting very quickly onto it. It is a direct hit. Darryl Harper at square leg doesn't even need to go to the third umpire. He wasn't even in the frame. Brilliant fielding. A great breakthrough for Australia.
And that one played with the spin from outside off stump. And they're coming back for the second. In comes the throw. This is gone. Yes, he's got him. No, he hasn't. Yes, he's given him. He's given him. That's very good fielding. A magnificent throw right alongside the bails. Ricky Ponting is a little beauty in the field, I tell you. He's quick. His throws are flat and straight. And that was the case on that occasion.
Spearman was on his heels and he could be gone. He was very slow off the block and Ricky Ponting has done it again.
Don't think it's been Craig Spearman's day so far. It will only improve if he gets a green light here. He's not absolutely certain which way he wants to walk, but I'd suggest that he's off by a good, well, half a metre almost. And as he has had a pretty poor day in the field, and equally
There's a chance if he hits, he's gone! He's gone! Ponting gets him! Beautiful work, what a season he's having. Kirsten took him on and he did him cold. Welcome to Adelaide viewers. It's exciting here at the Sydney Cricket Ground because Ricky Ponting has shown his class in the field.
Well, that was a big challenge that Kirsten threw out. He hit it to his right hand. He was always going to be in trouble if
boundaries here today.
Again, good contact. Ponting the fielder. That's always dangerous. That'll be very, very close and very unfortunate for New Zealand if it brings about a dismissal. A little bit of a delay by the backing up runner allowed Ponting just enough time, and he's hit the stumps again with a direct throw.
Well, this is a magnificent piece of fielding. He's one of the better fielders in the Australian side, and I think Astle is in trouble here. I think the body language of the Australian suggests that he's definitely out. We'll take another look. He's gone. It's going to be close, but I think he's just short of his ground. So Mohammad Azharuddin, when he was out yesterday, his bat was on the line. I think Astle's bat here is just short of the line. So New Zealand, I think, have lost their first wicket. They certainly have. The red light comes on. 20 for 1 the score.
Oh, it's hit the stumps. That's got to be out. I think that a direct hit there was what was required, and that's exactly what happened. Green light, I reckon. Oh, the red light. Trays. Oh, he's hitting. That's out. That's all over. Direct hit. Well, there we are. Ponting strikes. That's the difference between Ponting and a lot of the other very good fieldsmen.
in this area around about point mid wicket. A lot of them stop them, but Ponting often hits them.
He's a terrific fielder. He really has got a great arm and so accurate. He mentioned to me not so long ago that he used to be so close, nearly hit them, but was missing them for a few seasons, but he kept practicing extremely hard at his target throwing. In the last couple of seasons, he's hit 8 out of 10 times. Runouts are just so important. 30 foot.
He's been a match winner.
Just going back to, it's no ball, but he's definitely got to ask for that. That is wonderful cricket. Ponting has come in like a rocket, gathered it and thrown it. He'd have heard the no ball call, didn't stop for a fraction, has thrown down the stumps.
This is out. Got him cold, I think you'll find. Yes, sir, the bail's coming off there, isn't it? Oh, it's one of those ones. It's another one of those ones. Simon Torple's the third umpire.
Well, that'll be interesting because it's just a question whether the umpire can say that the bail is totally dislodged.
I think the batsman may get the benefit of the doubt here, but it's just one of those interesting ones. He's given him. Oh, well. There's been some strange dismissals this year with the third umpire. Great effort by Ponting. Wells may be a bit unlucky. Let's have a look at this again. There's a shot. Look at Ponting. No ball's a call. Great throw. But where was the bail at? Was it completely out of the groove? Well, it is now, but he's past the line. 6 for 143.